So I wasn't gonna do a story time because I am deep in my motherfucking depression and it fucking shows. But I want to get this shit off my motherfucking chest because Lord knows I'm losing it. I found out that my ex now, and a part of me doesn't even want to upload the story time because I look crazy, and if he sees this he may think, oh, see bitch, this is why I did what I did, because you don't take care of yourself. But it is what it is. I'm letting my hair rest. But Friday, so my ex went on a trip to the Dominican Republic from November 3rd to November 8th. The whole time that he's preparing for this trip, you know, I'm feeling something fishy. I'm feeling something in my gut. I'm feeling something that I cannot stop feeling. And I'm trying to convince myself that I'm the one that's bugging and I'm crazy and this is unjustified. Because what if he's really not doing anything and my past trauma is just taking over the logical side of my brain? Something was off the whole trip, you know, like he gave himself away. Men are telling themselves. He gave himself away because he kept texting me. Like in between what he was doing, he kept texting me and volunteering information. Like, oh, I'm about to go and do this. And at first I was like, okay. He's trying to ease my mind. Okay, I appreciate that. But I still have this stink ass attitude because something just did not feel right. So on top of him, you know, volunteer information about, you know, what he's doing that he wasn't really even doing, he was love bombing me at a distance, texting me, you're my future wife, I'm gonna marry you, I hope that if you do leave me for another nigga, I hope he's a bigger nigga because I'm gonna end up fucking him up. And that, mind you, he only hit bitches, he don't hit niggas. So I like let it all go. I wasn't feeding into it. I was just like, oh, sounds nice, whatever. I was not feeding into that shit. I'll upload the screenshots because the way he was love bombing was like, you've never been like this towards me before. You're usually motherfucking hateful towards me. Don't ask me why I stayed in a relationship to a nigga that hated me. I got some mental health issues myself I need to work on. But so Friday, fast forward, the 8th comes, he's back, he comes in the house, he off rip looks guilty. Like, I already sense something's off. So that night, I ended up putting my extra phone to record a voice memo in the bathroom under his hamper so he couldn't see it or whatever, because he's tall as fuck. So I had to think, go low, because he's not going to see it. So I put it there, and I didn't catch nothing. He wasn't on his phone. He was on his phone, but I wasn't video recording, so I couldn't really see what he was doing or know what he was doing. Whatever. So I almost gave up. I was like, you know what? You're bugging. Your mental health issues are really an issue, and you are the problem in this relationship, and you need to just trust this man because he didn't do anything, obviously. Like, he's excited to see you. He wants to be with you. I almost fell into that trap. I almost did. So after almost falling into that trap, I laid low. He came back on a Monday. Tuesday, he goes to the clinic to get tested. But we had already agreed because I didn't trust him. I was like, okay, you know, it was a test. For me, it was a test. It was like, when you come back, go get tested. Because it's like, you ain't do nothing. Why you need to get tested, whether I trust you or not? If you didn't do nothing, the math isn't mathing. So he goes to get tested. Supposedly he got same day results. So he either had to tell him that he was having symptoms or he went to the emergency room. I don't know. He said everything came back negative. I should have asked to see the receipts. I should have, but I'm so fucking trusting. It's sickening. So that was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know, I'm in the office all these days. So he's home alone. It wasn't until Thursday, like, something in me was just like, girl, something's not right. Something really just ain't right. Like, his nether region kept being erect. And mind you, I'm looking like this. I've got my wig on, like, I'm looking crazy. So there's no reason for you to be at attention, sir, because I'm not doing anything that's at the least bit arousing. So I was like, strange. Because I know you. We've been together for a minute now. Like, I know you. That's strange. So Thursday night, I was just like, I had it. I was like, my suspicions is coming over me. OD. I can't keep fucking living in my head thinking I'm crazy. So Friday morning, before I left to the office, I hid my other phone again with the recording of the voice memo going. This time I had it on top of the fridge on a bag, like under a bag, like had it like whatever hidden. But I was like, he's tall, so there's a chance that he gonna see this and he gonna go through this phone because the password was my date of birth. I didn't change it. He's gonna go through this phone. He's gonna see, you know, like I had a Tinder account that was like still up, but my profile was hidden, whatever, because I was looking for him in Dominican Republic on Tinder, which he confessed that he saw me on Tinder. He confessed that. I'm not sure if he knows that he said that, but he said that out of his mouth. So Friday after I get out of work, I go straight to the fridge. Like 8 long hours of thinking about this. I rush home. I go straight to the motherfucking fridge. Phone's gone. I don't even got time to play these games with you. So I go upstairs and I'm like, can I have my phone, please? He give me my phone. He looks scared as fuck. The nigga looks scared. So I already knew something was up. So I go, I'm looking in the voice memo. Voice memo is deleted. It's gone. And I'm like, if there was nothing on there, why did you go out your way to go on my phone and delete it? Like, you could have just stopped it. Been like, all right, she don't feel stupid because ain't shit on here, ain't shit to know. But he deleted it. So I'm like, we're having a conversation. Obviously, he's like, oh, what's good with the Tinder? Like, what's good with this? So this is part 3. Sorry, hopefully the last part. So he wanted to sit down, you know, talk about, you know, what he had found in my phone, which is reasonable. Like, I sat down and, you know, I didn't want to because it was uncomfortable, whatever, because it's like, now I have to tell him how insecure I am, why I was on Tinder, what I was doing on there, you know. And there were like a lot of messages on there. Guys were interested in me, and I was swiping because I had made the Tinder when we broke up in August, the beginning of August. We got back together the end of September. The middle of August to the end of September, it was like 3, not even a full 4 weeks, whatever. So I had my Tinder because why the fuck not? I'm single. So whatever. He had saw that there was like 4,000 guys on there that had swiped right on me. I matched with 40 guys. There was a lot of other guys in my, like, there was a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, he went through my Cash App. He was like, oh, why is niggas sending you money? Because I'm a fucking goat. What are you talking about? But yeah, so you know, like, I'm giving him the real shit. Like, oh, this nigga sent me money for this reason, for that reason. He owed me this, so he gave me that. He tipped me because I braid hair. So it's like, you know that. So you go to a bitch to get your hair done when you know I do hair. So why is it a problem? It shouldn't be, right? So whatever, he was forgiving, and I'm just like asking him, like, if I caught you doing the same thing, I look crazy. I would not be as forgiving, whatever. And he's just like, oh, and I was like, it just, to me, it's given, you know, you have something that you need to be forgiven for, or you're planning on retaliating. So either way, I'm not with none of those shit. So I'm going to leave. So I'm packing my shit. And he's talking about, we still going to do this. We can still do this. We can still do this. We can make it work. My dumbass stayed. So now the voice recording is off my phone. He done switched the conversation to something else. I'm in the wrong now. I fucked up. I should have changed my password, yeah. But, so I go into the bathroom, I'm getting high in the bathroom, smoking my weed. And I'm praying. Like, I'm smoking weed and praying. Yes, I'm a heathen. Smoking weed and praying. And I'm like, God, like, if there's something on that voice recording that I need to see before I move forward with this man, show it to me. Mind you, it's deleted off my phone. It's not on my phone. It is nowhere on my phone. Saturday, fast forward, that was Friday. Saturday, you know, I go through his phone and I'm going through his videos, and he recorded I only saw one interaction. He recorded it. Didn't know I saw it. I played it off. He's like, oh, we got a problem. Of course we got a problem, nigga. You know what I just saw on your phone. I was giving him time to come to me. He ain't come to me. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with it. So I'm like, I don't want to just come out and say something because he's going to lie. He's going to gaslight me. I'm going to be the wrong person. He's going to bring up everything that I've ever done and said and whatever. Just to make this justifiable. So I sat on it. Hard as fuck, but I sat on it, right? So, okay, part 5, and for real, the last and final part, because I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. But, so I get back to my house, my dog settled, I'm in my car outside smoking, getting like bookie, and I'm listening to the recording. I don't know why I did that to myself. I'm listening to the recording, and the more I listen, the more detailed it gets. He's talking about how altogether he had about 8 bitches. The first night he had a threesome with 2 of them. He paid $60 per bitch. And the third bitch he fucked was the one that left a fucking imprint on him because she was this curly afro Dominican girl. Mind you, he came home talking about, why don't you get a curly afro? Sting, if you hate me, you could have just said that. You ain't have to do this to me for a year and a half. You could have left me alone, because Money Making Mitch been on my ass for a minute. I was curving him for you. Now I'm all washed up because I was depressed over you, and I can't even get him now. But whatever. So he goes on to say, you know, how she was doing all this inappropriate stuff, nasty slut shit. And I'm like, yeah, he was right. He was right to go and get that down in DR, because I wasn't about to be about that life. Like, I like respectable sex. You're not about to disrespect me inside and outside the bedroom. Hell no. So it went on with him saying all that. Fast forward, you know, I got drunk as fuck, obviously. What else was I going to do? I got drunk as fuck. I was in my feelings. I was sad. Like, I gave everything to this man. I did everything for this man. I was loyal as hell. I never cheated, not one time. I wish I would have. I really wish I would have cheated, but it's not even who I am. But I really wish I would have came out of character for him. But, so I think like I go out for drinks with one of my guy friends, like old time friend. Used to be roommates and everything. Like, we go out for drinks. I'm telling him all this shit. Niggas ain't shit, because all he wanted was some pussy at the end of the day. He ain't getting none, but that's all he wanted. So whatever, I ended up, you know, going to drink with him. We ended up at his house. And then I found out he thought he was getting some pussy. And I was like, I'm gonna just go. Pull up to my house, and I don't even, like, I was so drunk, like, I don't even know. Like, all I know is I see these bright ass high beams behind me, and I'm just like, that gotta be that nigga, because I know his life. That gotta be that nigga. I think we was on the phone. I think I was cussing him out. I don't know what. I was saying a lot of stuff. And then I said, you know, like, I called him, like, told him that he was bisexual, because he liked when I put my finger in his booty. And I told him that he called me a hoe. But I'm like, but you paid for 8 prostitutes. So you never paid me. So you owe me some money, my friend. You owe me some motherfucking money all them times I fucked you. But I'm getting better. I finally ate something today. Bitch hadn't ate since Saturday. Finally ate something today, and I'm okay now because he lost, not me. I'm not the prettiest bitch ever. I don't got the nicest body, but you know what? I'm loyal, and I'm thorough, and I'm a motherfucking ride or die, and I'm gonna always be there for what's mine. So that's his L. So my part 4 was deleted because TikTok is a monkey's uncle. But people can come up here and be racist and not get anything reported, but that's neither here nor there. So anyway, part 4, where what I was saying was that he fucking saw the video, didn't say nothing, whatever. We watched Fatal Affair. He's over there talking about how grimy bitches is, how she cheating on her man when all he's doing is going to work and working hard and building a future for them, and she wrong for that. Bitches ain't shit. So me knowing what I know that I just seen in his phone, that I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm about to go about this without getting beat up, because he liked to beat me up when I tried to leave him or found him doing something. So I had to really think about how I was about to handle this, because I did not want to get beat up again at all. So fucking after the movie's done, you know, I ended up, you know, just going upstairs. Like, I'm gonna go lay down, whatever. He gets on his game. He thinks everything's kosher. So I ended up going on my extra phone that I had set up to record the voice memo that was deleted off my phone. Going on my extra phone to try to recover the voice memo. The voice memo ended up being there. I didn't even have to recover it. It was right the fuck there. 9 hours and 35 minutes of it right there. So I was like, oh, he probably deleted it before it finished uploading. Dumbass. Before it finished uploading. So now that it's done uploading, it's back on my phone. You thought you ate that. You did not. So anyway, I'm listening to it. 6 hours, like, it's 9 hours. I'm skipping through it. I get to the 6th hour, you know, I'm listening per hour. So I get to the 6th hour, and I'm like, you know, I'm about to give up, because this nigga really wasn't doing nothing or saying nothing. He was being honest. Like, I got some mental health issues. I need to get a psychiatrist. Like, this is crazy. So bitch kept listening, because then I heard his voice, like, yo, Lee boy. And I was like, here it is, the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I've been fucking waiting for. And that's when I found out, you know, like, at first, when I first heard the recording, I didn't even listen to the whole thing. I heard him say, yo, my first night in DR, I had 2 of them things, meaning he had 2 females that he bought for $60 each to have a threesome with him. They went to this place in Dominican Republic called the Casino, him and his boy Quan and Trev. So Von, Quan, and Trev, I don't give a fuck, that's their real names. Von, Quan, and Trev. And Quan got a 7-month-old pregnant baby mama at home that he's trying to buy a house with, which is crazy to me, because you just bought hella bitches and you probably got an STD, sir. But I digress. Yeah, so I ended up just going downstairs, looking at him in his face, saying, that's crazy. That's motherfucking crazy. And started packing my shit. Took my dog, everything. Like, how many bitches you fuck? I ain't fucked no bitches. Of course you didn't. Why did I even ask you that? I'm bugging. And TikTok, I am not the one to have to hold water, okay? I don't hold secrets. When I spill the tea, I spill it all, baby. This is him. Javon. And that's me. Starring the lead character, the stupid ass bitch that dealt with that shit for a year and a half. That's me on our anniversary. Happy and stupid. Happy motherfucking stupid. So if you're in the Massachusetts, New York, anywhere that online dating is active and sex is selling, stay clear of him. He will ruin your life. This man hospitalized me or had me arrested for shit that he was doing, beating me up and then calling the cop on me because he didn't want to go to jail. Yeah, his mama did a good job with that, didn't she? I just came back from my massage. Bitch look crazy. It's cool. I really don't give a fuck at all. But, Stink, I got a question. How you hate me but you watching my page from fake ass Instagram? Just curious. Asking for myself. My bad if I was not clear. So, let me turn the light on. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm in bed. But my bad if I was not clear. So, it was actually 8 females altogether. When I charge my phone, I'm gonna make a TikTok with the recording, not the whole thing because it's long, but very important parts of the recording that was just like, what the fuck, bro? So first of all, you guys have been absolutely like impeccable. Like, I was so anxious with uploading that. I usually upload and delete before anyone get to see it. But with this time, something told me, like, girl, leave that up there. Like, tell your story. And the fact that there are so many people that I didn't expect as much interaction. And, like, you guys are amazing. The reason why it took me so long to, like, finally get this voice recording, I have the phone. This is the phone that I hooked up, or that I hid on the fridge, my iPhone 12. The reason why it took me so long was because, 1, the phone needed to charge, and 2, I've been like trying to pick up on doing my nails. I'm getting better though. This is like my 2nd set on myself. Definitely getting better. But without further ado, here we go. So it's gonna take me a minute to find it, so give me a second.
So what's the word? What's going on? Get a couple of resurgence now? What's the word? You been playing Vanguard? Yeah, I'll wait for the new one. Yeah, I got patience. Yo, listen, Lee. You gotta go, Lee. Huh? It's Rocket League. I had to be a class, my nigga. Nigga, I had to be a fucking blast, Lee. I'm talking about blast, but you understand what I'm saying? Did I sleep? Yeah, I got some sleep. Nah, man. Some days only got 3-4 hours sleep. That's regular. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I was up there to be a class, nigga. We're out till 3 o'clock in the morning. Few nights, nigga. Where you go again? DR. Oh shit, that's 40 hours. Yo, sad to say, because of all the videos and shit, 40 no more. I do know. That's what they said? Yeah, no, the price went up, but COVID.
Guys, this is harder than I thought. My heart is like racing and I might get emotional, and I apologize about that, but it's like reliving it all over again. But let's keep going.
You said 60? Yeah, it's like 60. What you mean? It must be like 200. No. He said it's like 60. No bullshit. Yo, believe the bitches out there, dude. You heard me? Yeah, I was told. Nigga, yo, boy. That's why he does crazy. Like, that's the last time he went. He did like a little mini porn flip. No bullshit, nigga. The bitches on there. That's the one. That's their recorder. Oh, yeah, that's what we're about to grab next time. And he had those on and he was making a video. This shit was funny as hell. Nigga, yo, you remember Roxy Reynolds? Of course. Got me one of those, boy. I was going crazy. Man. You! Lee, I swear to God. Got me one of those. Yeah, I swear to nigga, Lee, small titties and all, boy. Ass on the stupid. I'm sure. Nigga, skin tone. I gotta get 3 changeable windows. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The cage, buddy. Regular, salt taco. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No change, brother. That shit crazy, bro. You don't understand me. What? You don't understand me. I really don't. I was going crazy in her shit, man. Why is it that I don't have any experience with that? Yeah. Look at Lee, that's the same thing I was saying. God damn, now that I know, next time I'm going stupid. Yeah, see, that's what you one thing about there is some reconnaissance. Just do a quick little mission for niggas go back home. Hey, yo, crazy out there. You gotta do some stuff you ready for. Nigga, we nigga. You were on the resort? Nigga, what you mean? I wasn't even on the resort, but yeah, we were.
He told me he was on a resort the whole time.
We were in the villa. I mean, we were off the resort every time we wanted to eat. You know, me, Quan, and Trev. Yeah, I care. They going stupid.
Alright, so TikTok is taking down my sounds because of the language that he's using in the recordings. I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to be able to record it again because I'm not going to know where it stops, where it ends. And this is 9 hours and 35 minutes. I had to really search for this specific piece. So I'm going to do this last part and hopefully it gets like the whole story that I was trying to get in. I'm not even going to like show you guys the part where he was talking shit about me and laughing at how stupid I was because that right there gonna make me cry all fucking day.
Well, I was in Roxy on that shit. Whisper. $60 and you the king. That was the whole entire week. Yo. I hope I'm Mr. Rox. Yo, buddy. Yo. How long was you out there for? 3 days? 5 days. Listen. Yo, after the first day, Lee, I thought it was day 3 or nigga. Yo, the day was so long. No bullshit. Niggas like, yo, the second day just started. And I was like, oh shit. Nigga, after the first day, I already called 3 of them.
3 bitches. In one day.
You said what?
This is the number one way that I saw.
What you say? I can't hear this nigga phone ass, but.
Let's take a moment to talk about Miss Williams. She left me naked in my cell for 12 hours.
Yeah, what were you saying? I said, yeah, you gotta get tested. I'm playing with this.
I had to go into this drive.
Lee, listen to this. Listen to
We
this.
were there extra close.
I left there, but
So that
wow,
was
I ate him,
another
boy.
thing
No
about Miss
bullshit.
Williams is everywhere, like happened on Mother's Day.
You said what? I'm not sure. Nigga, left there with like 8 of them, Lee. I'm trying to tell you. Shit was going yo, shit was crazy, Lee. Shit. And truthfully, I wasn't even doing it right, but rookie mistakes be made, but you heard? Were you messing up? Everywhere, nigga. Like, so it's like, everywhere. mean?
It shook
Yeah.
It's crazy he says that because he FaceTimes me his first night there in the pool, brushed me off the phone. The next time he FaceTimed, he was either getting in the pool or getting out the pool. And I heard a girl's voice. And I asked him, like, are you with females right now? And he's like, no, you're bugging. Why would I be? I'm with my boys. This is a guy's trip. Ain't no bitches. Da-da-da-da. But he got bitches twerking in the pool for him. I didn't even peep that the first time. So TikTok keeps taking down my sound because the language that he's using in those in the voice recording is foul. Like, I don't blame them. There's children on here, but from what, I don't know how much everyone's able to hear or what the case is. I'm gonna try to play some more. I need to calm down from my emotions because this is a lot more intense than the first time. The first time I didn't even cry. Like, I felt nothing. I was numb. And I think now that I've worked through a few of my feelings, it's like, oh, you poor soul. You sat through this for that long. And the fact that he was just so proud and so comfortable doing that lets me know that it wasn't a first time thing, obviously. It's like 8 women. But you were talking shit about buying me a $300 bag. You couldn't even buy me a $300 bag. But you spent $450 on sex. And you're proud of it. That's what gets me, is how proud of it you are. But I bet you one thing, though. If he do see these videos, I bet you he gonna regret speaking about it. I don't think he ever gonna regret doing it. I think he gonna regret speaking about it the way he did. Because he got caught. And the narcissist's worst fear is being caught for who they really the fuck are.